What's up, everybody?
It's a Monday. Whoa! Shut my computer down. Holy cow!
You shut your computer off?
Well, it's just muted now. That way we don't get extra feedback in the background here.
Extra.
I don't want to hear myself talk twice. Only once.
So.
What do you got?
No music. No music.
No music.
Apparently, our voices ring true, though.
Oh, hello. I don't know. Is there any music, guys? Let us know.
Mics sound awkward again. Whatever
What
you did.
is going on?
It's okay. We're going to make it work.
How do they sound now?
Echo.
Interesting. What did I do last time? Do you remember?
Nope.
Well, maybe we should do this.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then start that music up again.
No, it's just... Well, it doesn't matter. We're here.
I don't know.
It's Candid Athletic Training Podcast. Kevin's going to get the sound situation figured out. My name is Chad. It's Kevin. He's the maestro on the ones and twos. Just start pushing buttons.
Wiggle.
We've only been doing this for 30 some odd episodes, and now it's been 9 months of this, and now in the last 2 weeks.
Well, it's kind of weird, and it's not like we set it up any different.
That's what she said. Anyways, we got a fun show for you tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you're on the live stream, we appreciate you. If you're listening at home for the first time, welcome. It's going to be a good show. We've got some topics brought to you of your suggestions, and we're making it happen. That's what we do.
It's all thanks to you guys.
So,
good thing somebody could edit this.
Thank goodness someone can put the music in when it needs to be in.
I wonder. How does it sound now, guys? What do you think? Are we still just a weird, echoey blob of noise?
Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm okay. It still sounds the same. I'm all right. I mean, I've been busy as crap, just like you.
It has been.
Owning a business it's real. It's very real.
Kevin's going to unplug the whole damn thing. How about that?
How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
Well, first off,
what's weird is it sounds completely normal on ours. Maybe
it's our friends here at Brew Fitness MKE. Maybe we're just in a
weird zone.
There's a weird zone. Kevin's actively listening to the podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't. It kind of sounds like we're underwater, echoey. I don't know.
Water.
Very, very interesting.
Well, do we start over?
I don't know. Can we?
Use echo cancellation.
That.
Is that a real thing?
If I start clicking things, playthrough. I don't even know what playthrough is.
Well, is echo cancellation a real thing?
Possible audio feedback. Oh, I did it.
Did they fix
Whatever
it?
I did. Yep.
What'd you do?
It said yay. How about now? Better. There it is. Echo cancellation worked. How about that?
Jeez. Well, remember that button, and you definitely did not push that button last time. 0 chance. Well, hey, welcome to the Candid Athletic Training Podcast. What did you say before when I was all wiggling with all these cords?
This is episode 139 of the Candid Athletic Training Podcast. Thank you. Turn it up to 11, they said. The music is Good Morning Vietnam. Can you even say that?
I mean, you can't say good morning because it's the nighttime right now.
Good evening.
Good evening, Vietnam.
Well, now that we have
still a country, right?
Our technical difficulties worked out. Welcome to the show.
Man, see, and we figured it out. Who needs a producer?
So
Rick Cox.
The live streamers will forgive us, and we'll just edit the first 5 minutes of this show out.
What do you think? Do you think it's because Rick Cox wasn't watching right now?
I blame
Yep.
El Capitan.
El Capitan. He is not the captain now. You are the captain, and that echo cancellation button.
Yeah.
All right, so.
So this is episode
Oh my God,
139.
here he goes.
Candid
Rick
Athletic
Cox coming in
Training.
hot. Candid Athletic Training. CandidAthleticTraining.
He's Kevin. I'm Chad.
Yes,
We're the
I am.
hosts.
The
But
mostest.
you are in charge. If you are a listener and you give us topics, suggestions, feedback, that's what we're going to talk about. We've got at least 1, 2, 3 topics out of 5 tonight that are straight from you all, the Candid listeners and the Candid audience. So
You guys.
keep coming back, keep giving us things to talk about, and we'll do the best we can.
And we will talk about them as much as you want.
As much.
You can even cut us off sometimes if you want.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're at Brew Fitness MKE here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're also proudly sponsored by our good friends over at Healthy Roster. HealthyRoster.com is where you can check out your new EMR system. Give the folks over there a call. They gladly hook you up with some great, great products.
It is so easy to use.
Yeah, you use it every day, man.
Every day.
It's so cool.
You know, is it without flaws? No. But no system is. Every system has a flaw. But the great thing is
Do you have flaws?
ask my wife.
So no.
I'll have that's all I have is flaws. But I love using the Healthy Roster. It's laid out, it's friendly, and I know that they're constantly going to improve.
I got
You got something.
we got videos back from our wedding.
Oh, fun.
And it was the marriage advice video.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
our videographers walked around to everybody and, hey, give us some, advice or whatever, your 2 cents about marriage for Kevin and Jackie. And you go and you're standing there with your lovely bride and you look at her and you say, what's our wedding advice? And she just looks at you and you look back at her and you just say, she's always right. And then she just laughs. And it was a cute moment. It was very cute.
It's the last one we had. I'm just kidding. Honeydew.
What else we got for the folks opening up this show?
So this is August 30th, which means it's going to come to the masses on September 7th or 6th.
Something like that. 6th, I think.
It'll be the 6th. Memorial Day next weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a free live stream for everyone on a
Labor
holiday.
Day.
Maybe
Not
we should.
Memorial Day. Labor Day.
Maybe we should just do a free Labor Day show.
Yeah. Nobody's working. Not especially athletic trainers.
But September is big for us because the end of the month, we've got the People's Choice Podcast Awards. So look for that at the end of the month. Hopefully, we will be coming home with a title. It'll be fun. Kudos to everybody who voted for us, and thank you all for representing the athletic training profession.
Did you ever take your shot at the title?
You want a shot at the title? That was like a slogan for a long time for
Big time slogan.
UWM baseball, and
Yep.
courtesy of myself, I made that a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
You know
actually
what?
from Boondock Saints.
That it is. You know what else we should tell people about?
Boondock Saints, there's a fat for you. How many F-bombs can you drop in one workday?
I think potato.
Yeah, what we're
Head
gonna-
over to CandidAthleticTraining.com.
please.
First off, we have some great deals for you on CandidAthleticTraining.com. You can get merchandise, especially for you live listeners right now.
You can't get the hair boost,
You
though.
can't. But you live listeners right now, you can get a discount on anything in that store. 10%, 20%, kind of depending on what level of a member you are. Get yourself a shirt, get yourself a new hat. Now, also click on, friends of the show and go over there and see that you can get discounts on MedBridge, on your subscription to MedBridge. We're all going to have to get some CEUs. I got to get a crap ton still. You can go over, you can click that little structural elements button. Then you can find out what I do for a living. You can then have conversations about what I do for a living with me after that. Who else do we got on there?
Master Dry Needling.
Master Dry Needling.
Scott,
How could I forget?
Scott was just in town this weekend. He texted me, said,
really?
hey, do you want to hang out?
Nice.
And I said, I can't this weekend.
Dude,
Sorry.
I got a kid.
It was just a busy weekend.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
But
Master Dry Needling, $75 off that. I mean,
if you want to get dry needling certified, you have to go to Master Dry Needling.
do it.
And hit us up before you do, because we can get you $75 off.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to do.
And it's been quite a valuable tool in my box. So go over to the website, check it out, candidathletictraining.com. I didn't want to forget talking about any of that until the end.
No,
Might as well talk
appreciate
about
that.
it now. We'll get them while they're fresh and hot and they're not sick of us yet.
Hot and fresh like a Little Caesar's pizza.
Yes.
Sweaty
What
hot.
is it? What is the mascot go? Pizza. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got nothing else.
Should we get on with a show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
What is this live stream episode 139, Dylan? Anyone else see the MLB JM Baseball D-backs underneath where it says live stream episode 139? Are they watching our show while they play baseball?
Oh, hey. They should be. Live stream episode. Except, is it 139? It is 139.
Crazy.
I was thinking, it was 138 last week. Holy cow. Did I write? Oh, no, I didn't write anything down. Anyway.
I got nothing.
You want to get into this show? What do
Yeah.
you want to start with?
No, I'll let you choose.
Oh, okay. Would you rathers? We're gonna have one now. We're gonna have one later, and then we're gonna have another one after that.
So we got 3 would you rather.
Yeah, we're gonna put them in the rest of the show. But we're gonna start. I forget who on the live stream said this. I bet it was Dylan. He said, "Would you rather forget your sunglasses in the summer or your jacket in the winter?"
Well, I never wear sunglasses, so I got these crow's feet. I'm a squinter.
I can't see.
So I'll forget those because that's what hats are for.
Hats for bats.
For bats. And if you forget, it depends. I guess
could
it
also
depends
go
on
like
where you
this.
are. If you're in the South,
Just the old hand on the forehead, just cover it, just blocking that.
why not? We're athletic trainers. Make some tape glasses.
Oh, tape glasses. All right.
Tape glasses.
You could do that.
for sure. With some popsicle sticks.
Think you can't make a tape jacket? Come on. What's wrong with you?
It's a lot of tape. What kind of tape would you use?
You're not paying for it.
You know what you're using. You're using your 6-inch doubles,
Yeah, I am.
wraps.
6-inch double wraps. Making a jacket. I think I could do it.
So if you're in the South, you could probably get away with forgetting a jacket.
You
But up here,
absolutely can't. No chance. I mean, if you have an outdoor practice and it's like December 8th, I mean, come on. No chance. Yeah, more than likely, middle of the summer, you're either going to have some cloud cover every once in a while, so you're not going to be squinting the whole time, or legitimately, evolution gave you eyebrows and you got a forehead that sticks out like a caveman for a reason.
Crow Magnum.
I mean, it's because sunglasses are, I don't want to say they're overrated because they're not, but I also heard
They were so big in the baseball world. I don't understand it. I mean, I do.
I can't wear a hat and sunglasses comfortably. I'm always like fidgeting with it. Like I can't do it.
Because the glasses sit on my head, pushing my
I can't
hat
do it.
up. Yeah, I agree.
I think it's because the space like right above your ear right
Yep.
here, like it's just not.
We're
I
really,
don't have enough space there.
we're really breaking that one down.
Oh my God, yeah. And I once heard that UV light is actually really good for your blood.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
I
So
didn't know that.
there are people paying mucho bucks to like get their blood.
Mucho
Like,
dinero.
They'll take out a pint of blood, run it under UV light, and then shoot it right back into their body.
It's the new PRP.
Yeah, man. And so why not just naturally get that UV light by just like opening your eyes and doing that?
I mean,
Why are you blocking it?
I think if you wait for an eclipse and just stare, you.
I'm just saying, like,
Stare
your
at it.
eyeballs have blood in them.
Yeah, why
It's the
not?
same blood that goes to your foot. So why not just utilize that big old sun? You know?
Biggins. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately here you can't forget your jacket.
No.
I mean, you can't forget your jacket 9 months out of the year.
When was the last time you wore a
8.
jacket?
I don't know.
When did you stop?
Maybe May.
May.
I bet May.
Mid-May.
Usually May is...
Actually, conference tournament in May, I think I still had a jacket.
Yeah, I mean, May is a crapshoot here. It's either beautiful and just like, oh my God, it's 70 degrees every single day, or it's like 50 and rainy
Yeah.
every single day.
For sure it is.
June was beautiful. We've had some pretty great weather. It's been really hot.
It's like a week of just too hot and humid, and then a week of perfect. A week of too hot and humid, and a week of perfect.
It's exactly what it is.
Well, which is fine.
That's why this state and area is the greatest right now.
Right now. Okay, we doing another one, or are we waiting?
No, we're waiting. We're gonna move on. We're
Okay.
gonna do the next Would You Rather after the next segment.
All right, so we're gonna go to friend or foe, Kevin,
Yep.
and we got this from our good friend Ed.
Yep.
Ed posted on social media. He was looking for a mobile athletic training room.
Yeah. How about that?
He was trying to build one himself,
Yeah. How about that?
like Tim the Toolman Taylor here
Ooh.
wants to build himself.
What do you?
Yeah.
He's grunting.
All
right?
of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
any of them. Yeah, it's fine. So how do you feel about this? Tell me about
At
it.
first, I was really intrigued. So I randomly went on our Twitter feed. You retweeted what Ed was talking or asking the folks about. And then I was surprised. I opened the comments, and there were more people that were like, oh, check out this person, check out this person, check out, like, I guess it's a thing. Now, a mobile athletic training room. I'm picturing, a trailer hooked up to a truck. You put the back of that trailer down. Now all of a sudden you have a covered space. You could build some cabinets in there. You could have a table. You could store a shitload of stuff. Like, say for you. Well, not really anymore. Not with your new practice facility, right? Because you have an athletic training room now, correct?
Correct.
But
We have access to one.
Yeah. So, but your old one, your old field, you had no athletic training room. It was a shed that maybe you had some extra stuff in. But it was filled with everything else.
We had the trunk of my car.
You had the so basically you did have a mobile, here, you can sit on the edge of my car and I'll tape your ankle or whatever.
I need to get one of those fancy lift gates that they're talking about in the commercials all the time.
What if you could have had like a trailer?
It's a 95 position.
I think that would have been pretty freaking cool. Now, I'm also picturing, okay, so somebody's going to do it up big, and they take a Mercedes Sprinter van or whatever, and instead of having a trailer, it's like a guy I used to work with is making a mobile home out of, I don't think it's a Mercedes one. I think he bought the Ram, whatever, but those conversion vans or moving vans, I don't even know what you call them. And he's making a home out of it. And so he's a minor league baseball athletic trainer. So if he needs to travel to his destination, meaning to Arizona, and do spring training for 7 weeks, and then he's got to go to his affiliate, and then he's got to go home wherever, he's always got his home with him. And I think it's a brilliant idea. What if you made an athletic training room out of something like that? It could be nice and cozy. It'd be a place that you could get. If you are an outdoor athletic trainer, you pull that van right up to the football field, and just make some good windows, and now you're out of the elements. Everybody else is suck it. I'm out of the elements.
Picture Lambo.
I think it's
You're
great.
sitting on the 35-yard line, and there's a mobile vehicle right in your way.
Well, those guys don't need it. But I'm saying, I don't know, your high school athletic trainer, your small college athletic trainer that has to go to a field that's not on campus or something, I think it'd be pretty freaking cool.
So you're saying friend.
To me, I can't think of foe.
In theory, yeah, friend. Practicality, I'm not sure.
I got another one.
It's the third week in a row I've said that. It always depends. I think it's probably a friend. I think it's kind of a stranger. Stranger danger. I think our friends at Kinematic would say, well, that's kind of what we do, but it doesn't move. If you're just looking for privacy, I think it's got it. I'd like to see. I'd like to see more of these. I'd like to see what they look like. I would actually love tours. I would love pimp my mobile ATR.
That would be great.
Let's just do video walkthroughs, and then I'm probably all in. Then I'm probably like, you know who would love it? Our friend Mike Getz.
Oh, he would love.
He would be like making them left and right.
Yes, he would.
It'd be like his thing.
Oh my God,
And
it would be a great side business for him. Now, so folks are making good points. Kevin Joyce says those kick-ass RVs would make a great portable AT facility because it has a kitchen and a fridge. Kitchen and a fridge.
If those are in there, yeah.
Yeah. Plenty of space for tables, but a kitchen.
Okay,
and a
how
fridge.
about this?
Snacks upon snacks upon snacks.
Bathroom.
There is one on there.
That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest friend part of it. Okay. Now that we're thinking.
And then, I mean, Dylan made a good point. You made the same point earlier. Isn't that just called a sideline ER, sideliner, right? Like our good folks over there. I think we're separating it from like not just covering a table and not just using it for like getting privacy or out of the elements, like legitimately mobile, right? So we can go wherever the team needs to go. Ed says, I want a mobile trailer so I don't have to travel and wait for my team bus. So he can just get on the road when he wants to go.
That's always
that's a decent thought.
That's a great discussion point maybe for another day is, do we really need to go on the bus? Maybe that's a friend or foe next week or something. Being on the bus, is that friend or foe? We'll save that one for next week.
We've hinted at it at least in the
on
past.
Bus. Okay, so I'll agree. You got me with the snacks in the bathroom. Snacks and bathroom at the same time.
Oh yeah.
At the same time. Okay.
All right.
We're moving along.
Okay, would you rather?
Would you rather? Let me hit the button again just for fun. Would you rather what?
Speaking of snacks,
Hold on a second. Ed just said, also, I am in the middle of post-practice and made my team shut up so I can listen. So they're all in the athletic training room. So everyone, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Please be kind to Ed. He's a good dude.
And he's very important to our show.
Very important. Please respect him. Just have fun, enjoy. Should we tell some funny jokes for you? Entertain you after practice?
I don't know if I know any.
All right. Would you rather what, Kevin?
Would you rather be at an all-day tournament?
Nope. I'm out right away.
And you forgot to bring...
Oh, there's more.
You forgot to bring your snacks or your water bottle. I mean, in essence, would you rather go hungry or thirsty?
I'd rather forget my water bottle because being the athletic trainer, I know I'm probably providing water and
There's
cups.
probably some ice you could melt.
Yeah. I'll suck on ice cubes all day long.
Yeah, you suck on those ice cubes.
I have a really bad habit of chewing ice. Really bad. So I will not forget my snacks. Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham.
I'm for sure choosing I'd rather forget my water bottle.
Oh, me too. 100% I would rather forget my water bottle. I drink a lot of water in one sitting.
Yep. I chug.
I very often I'm not somebody that has a water bottle by him and just like drinks throughout the day. I'm a very poor example of staying properly hydrated. So I forget my water bottle all the time. But if I forgot food, I'll probably get hangry. That's for damn sure. And I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of being super hungry.
No, I agree.
Thirsty's thirsty. I mean, to me, it's, yeah.
You can go to the restroom and do the hand thing underneath the dispenser. Lap it up like a dog.
I will say, I think I'd have an easier time finding water.
For sure.
In our, evolved society. But if legitimately I couldn't drink water all tournament long, all day, or not eat my snacks. Now, okay, so what if you had meals? What if you had a proper, you were there.
They were feeding you?
You're at a facility for, we're going to say 12 hours.
You're getting some concessions.
You're there from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. And you are allowed, they had breakfast for you, they had lunch, they had dinner. Would it still be as bad for getting your snacks?
How many
Can
times
you go
have you
without
been
your
provided?
chips?
How many times have you been provided breakfast?
Never breakfast.
Could you imagine that? That'd be kind of fun.
Well, I lie. I mean, like my old profession, I got breakfast all the time. But at a tournament,
yeah,
never.
Bagels, muffins,
Like a room with bagels and coffee. I mean, maybe.
hospitality tents.
Hospitality. I might have. Maybe.
Maybe. I'm still forgetting. I'm still taking the
Sarah
snacks.
Marshall? Oh. You still forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I love forgetting Sarah Marshall. We have to do that as a fat.
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall fat.
It could be an okay fat.
It would be so good.
It could be an okay fat.
It would be legendary.
Legendary.
Is it necessary that I drink my own urine? No, that's what I'm doing in an emergency, though. Sterile.
Sterile, and I like the taste. Okay, yeah, what else do we got to talk about?
All right. We're going to go to F, Marry, Kill this week. All right. So hopefully Ed's athletes are still around. They can enjoy the F1, Marry 1, Kill 1 game that we play every week on the show.
Hello. What does F stand for?
So we're going to F1,
Sorry,
Marry
I
1,
sneezed.
Kill 1. And this week we're going to do things that athletic trainers may forget. So you can play along at home. Let us know if you're on the live stream what you would choose between these three. You forget your athlete's name. You forget your athlete's injury, whether it's, was it your left side, your right side, or what did you have going on again? Which has never happened in the history of athletic training. Nobody's ever forgotten.
Never done that.
What happened to this kid again?
I have never walked up to my athlete not remembering what the hell's going on with them.
How do you feel? Where's it hurt again?
So give
Where's
me
the
me an update. Like,
where's the worst spot?
does it still hurt where it did last time?
Yeah. And third,
Are you sure? Like, where was it again? Wait, no, I thought it was. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It was right there. Okay, yeah. Third,
forgetting, like you had booked an appointment or like a time to meet with said athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be there at noon, and then you get a text, be like, hey, where are you?
Ooh. F, marry, kill.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually marry forgetting their name. Because you can come up with sport.
Hey, champ.
Chief, champ. What up, bud? Hey, pal. Kiddo. I call everybody kiddo.
So you're going to go with that.
I could marry that. I could definitely marry that. And then I could decipher it later. Like, who the F was that? I could figure it out later. The injury, to me, it wastes time. But at least you're still there. You're still present. I have to kill, completely forgetting that you have like an appointment with the kid or the athlete or the patient, whatever it is. If you're going to that's like the point, right? You're supposed to be taking care of them. And you said, hey, meet me here at noon. And then you're not there. And they text you like, hey, was it noon or was it 12:01? And you're like, ooh, it's 12:30 now.
Car broke down.
Oh, sorry. I was just about to text you. I forgot. I'm definitely, marry the name, forgetting the name. They do it anyways. And I do forget. I tend to forget more what side, right? Like somebody's complaining about their knee or their hip, and I'm like, was it the right? Was it the left? Was it but that's okay. I can decipher through there. And then, I've literally given a guy a right shoulder stretch for 5, 8, 10 minutes.
And they've said, wait, I'm a lefty.
And then he's literally said, hey, can you do my my throwing arm now? Oh.
Absolutely. That's the.
But I'll take that. It was funny.
I've done it too.
Yeah.
Well, and then it's like, well, what's worse, forgetting which side, or knowing they're a lefty, but then looking at them and they're upside down and backwards, and you're like, oh, I thought it was your left side.
That's the problem. They're always laying down, throwing you off.
Is it? Are they? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to. I have to kill forgetting a name.
Really?
That's the one I don't want to do. Because I
really
just
don't
feel
wanna
like
kill
you
anybody.
lose something that you cannot get back.
Okay. Do they know that you forgot it?
Their name? No,
Yeah.
because I'm saying that's the one I would eliminate. I would never forget a name if possible. That's the one I would feel the worst if it happens. So I want to kill that option.
Okay.
I'm killing it. It will never happen. I will never forget another name. Because of the rapport that you're trying to build.
That's why you give them a nickname.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What's up, shoulders? How you doing, elbows? That's that's their injury.
Call them that. Hey, what's up, Torticollis? All right. I if I have to marry the injury or the time, I think I have to marry forgetting the injury. One, I think you can make a game of be like, you can dance around the question.
You can.
Be like, hey, give me the update. What's up? How's it feel since last time we talked? There's a way of kind of like, oh man, I have 13 seconds for this to come back to me.
How's your ham flexor extend?
Ham flexor
string.
It's not so much here.
Itis
It's
going.
not so much here, but here. And so I'll F with the appointment time. Life happens. Sometimes it gets in the way. If you're doing a good job, they're going to forgive you. They're going to be like, hey, I'll meet you in 20 minutes or whatnot.
Sounds like you've forgotten a lot of appointments then.
A handful. Well, it's not. Well, yeah. No, there are some times where I'd be like,
happens.
or I'm just coming back late, or I tell somebody, oh, I should be back from practice at this time, and then practice runs late, and I forget to be like, oh, shoot, I'm running late. I legitimately just, the schedule didn't work out in my favor, and I basically forgot to tell them ahead of time.
Whoops.
Life happens.
Darn.
So I guess I'll F with that one. Marry the injury, because we'll get there at some point. Let's see what they said here on the live stream. Dylan says he's marrying forgetting the injury, specifically the side, because he does that on the daily. I do it on the daily. F, forgetting the appointment. They forgot theirs all the time. That's a good point. It's like keeping score. Like, hey, you forgot 3 times. I've only forgot once.
But Nate makes a good point.
Forget their name. I have 24. That's embarrassing.
Nate says if you forget the appointment, though, then you can't yell at them for forgetting their appointment.
That's true. He says kill forgetting the appointment. Can't get mad at them for being late if you forget. All right, marry the names. I suck at names, but I can always say there are 300 of you. One of me. F the injury, because I do it a lot. Kevin Joyce says this question is invalid because how many of us know our athletes by their injuries only? Hey, how's that shoulder? Ankle feeling good? Oh, you're a senior? Sometimes.
Pretty small for a senior.
Yeah. So, very good. Very good. Do you have?
It would be really bad. I mean, like my entire day is appointment based, so it's not good if I miss a appointment.
If you miss a name, they're right in the book.
It's
Kev.
right there,
Right
literally
there.
on my phone. I look at my schedule and there's their name.
Pan.
With
No, I'm asking the
M's?
questions here.
I do forget injuries a lot. Or somebody will, if it's a routine patient, and they'll start saying like, oh no, like, yeah, you remember how I was feeling a little better like last time, but no, it kind of came back. And
I just say, no, I don't remember.
Like, fuck, what came back? Like, shit. I thought, weren't we talking about your hip? Oh, your shoulder. Okay. The saving grace is that like
Treat them the same way.
The essence of what I do every day and with every person is
Diaphragmatic breathing.
Get them to fucking baseline. I got to get them to baseline. So
don't step on the baseline, people.
we got to treat your whole fascial system. We got to get your hips in line, and then we'll sneak right back into that. I promise. Whatever we were talking about last week.
Basically, Kevin's saying,
I
IDGAF, what your injury is. This is what we're treating.
I fish around, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, that's the spot. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I know.
Kevin brings up a good point. The other Kevin, the live stream Kevin, with the masks. You've never even seen one of your athletes.
Oh my God.
You've never seen their face. I don't know who you are.
That is
this
a great
This
point.
is a doppelganger with a mask on.
You're not Jim.
I thought you were taller.
Jim doesn't have a beard.
Yeah. What happened here? All right. Are we doing another would you rather, or are we moving on?
Oh, would you rather? Here we go.
Back to the would you.
Would you rather only treat with ice or only treat with ultrasounds?
That's the easiest question of all time.
Why?
I'm only treating with ice.
You're getting rid of it or you're taking it?
I would rather treat with ice than
Yeah.
treat with an ultrasound.
Okay.
Man, that's so not true.
I think the ultrasound would be more beneficial.
Yes.
But I think the ice would be
way
easier.
Yeah. All right. Patient centered. You have to do the ultrasound.
Just all day long.
Well, hold on. Do you get to just set it up and let them do it?
Row your boat gently. No, you don't.
So you have to
because that is not good patient care, Chad.
Have you ever done 2 ultrasounds at once?
I have actually. 2 different tables. Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
If you're not watching the live stream, tummy, head.
Tummy ultrasound tapping, rubbing circles, overlapping by half.
But realistically,
ice. I'd rather do ice.
You'd rather say, F what they need. I want this to be easy.
I'm saying that's what I would rather do. It's not what I would do because I have ethics.
I see what you're saying.
But I'd rather just slap ice bags on everything. That's why it's so easy. Just do it. Everybody's shoulders hurt. Okay, well, just come on in. Let me put some ice on everything.
1980
I'm doing my job. I mean, I've been putting ice on everything.
The 80s called. They want their treatment back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Next.
I'm gonna have to do the ultrasound because that's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. What do we got left?
We have our fictional athletic trainer.
Fictional athletic trainer. For those folks that are just new to the program, fictional athletic trainer.
Yeah. So we're gonna piggyback off the success we had last week with the hamburger helper stranger.
It's just in kids. Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
We did hamburger helper versus Pillsbury Doughboy last week, and it was a lot of fun. We're gonna just stay in the food realm. We're gonna
why would we ever do that?
We're gonna do dipping sauces. Dipping sauces. So we picked 5.
Yep.
We have ranch, barbecue, Thousand Island, teriyaki, and honey mustard.
All right.
I think this is going to be an easy one.
Why?
But I'm hoping that we can talk ourselves into something a little bit more close.
I mean, first off, it's not which one you like the most. Okay?
This won't be.
It's the one that would make the best athletic trainer.
Okay, let's get this out of the way. Which is your favorite sauce of those 5?
Barbecue.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me a little bit.
What? What would you think it is? What did you think it was going to be?
Ranch.
Oh, not at all. I'm telling you, in the last month, trying ranch and been like, it's not so bad.
Wow, that surprises me. Things I didn't know about Kevin.
There is a place here in Milwaukee at the food truck place by us.
Zocalo.
It's called like America's Dairyland or something.
Yeah, I've had it the last 2 times I've gone. Fantastic burger.
Yes, fantastic burger. I got the cheese curds from there. And they give you, it's like fresh, like homemade ranch. It's not, whatever you can buy in the grocery store coming out of a squeeze bottle. It tasted different. Like, I did a taste test right next to each other, and it tasted dramatically different.
It did not have
tasted
the
fresh.
ranch.
I liked it. I was like, wow, like I'd eat this.
Their French fries, whatever seasoning they put on it,
they are pretty good.
really good.
They are,
and they had their generic Big Mac.
Okay, yeah,
They call it the Big Man on campus.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, I believe it.
Fantastic.
Very fantastic food truck. If you're ever here in Milwaukee, and if you're that close to us, you better call us.
Okay, so Kevin wants to know why no Chick-fil-A sauce and no Cane's. Because we wanted to do some
First off,
more universal.
There's no Cane's in this area.
Man, that's too bad. Because I had it for the first time in May, and I loved it.
Where were you in May?
Right? I was in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, they got Cane's in Dayton, Ohio?
Yeah.
I thought Cane's was just... Oh, no, Cane's is kind of... It is kind of more like eastern south.
We could open
right?
a
like
Cane's
Virginia
up here.
and stuff?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah.
We could open a Cane's.
Hannah says it's got to be ranch. It's good with everything. But Nate says, nah. Ranch is the AT who ices everything. So overrated. So it's getting
love it.
Spicy here.
Love it, Nate. And also, Kevin, Joyce, we also went generic. We didn't go like, special sauce from McDonald's.
All right, so barbecue's your favorite.
Barbecue's my favorite. If I only had one condiment for the rest of my life on an island, that would be it.
Okay.
Now, I agree with Nate that ranch is like, it's just overrated. It's just put it whatever.
Wow, that's
just do everything. Just put ranch on something. If this is what I think about ranch.
All right, this is gonna be. Let's record this and let's get this on some social media.
If you put ranch on one thing, you probably put it on everything. Right?
I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, Frank's Red Hot. So the fact is, you don't like spicy chicken wings. You don't like, pepperoni pizza. You don't like these French fries. You like ranch. If you put ranch on something, it tastes like ranch. It doesn't taste like it doesn't.
So it takes over.
It takes over.
That's a good point. It does take over. Ranch.
It's the athletic trainer that takes over the taste of everything else. Jerk.
Now it is the most. I do think it is the most universal, though. You can put it on the most things. You can put it on.
It's a fair point.
Everything. It's
because a lot of people put it on everything.
Everything. Okay, let's.
I'd argue, and apparently in the Midwest, we use ranch more than we use ketchup. Apparently,
I think so.
That's what memes say. Like, there's like.
Well, then it's true.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Dylan says honey mustard is the professor who knows too much for their own good and shoves it in everyone's face. And Hannah says, no, Nate, it's not. Ranch is just the most consistent. It can be utilized everywhere. I feel like ranch is the most experienced AT.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
So I think barbecue in general. So ranch is very consistent. Barbecue.
What's your go-to barbecue?
Just very not consistent. Store-bought, I would say just the
like flavor profile.
Oh, like kind of smoky to a spicy.
I'm big on the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauces.
Sure. Yeah. I'd give you that. But I don't like vinegary barbecue sauce.
I would agree with that.
Because I don't like vinegar.
Give me either really sweet, like a root beer barbecue, or give me like a brown sugar.
Sometimes barbecue like ends up. There's a weird barbecue sauce out there that even floats this line of being, and this is going to sound weird, but like French dressing.
Sure.
And like, I don't know where it comes from, but it's kind of, it's more orangey and it's kind of, it doesn't taste like a grill. Like I wouldn't want it on something that was grilled. And I think that's like the essence of barbecue.
Sure.
It's grilled meat, and that's what you're putting it on.
Barbecue.
So to me,
so here's the thing, though.
I think so. Barbecue is very. There's so many different profiles to it. I think there's, and they usually do one thing great.
Okay, so
right?
here's a barbecue is going to be of these. It's going to be one of two that will see you from beginning to end. It can be a marinade.
Oh.
So you're going to start out with it. Teriyaki's in the same boat, though.
It is.
Yeah,
you
can marinate it beforehand, see you all the way through, and then drizzle it on at the end. So you're there from A to Z. That's a
good point.
Now, personally,
and it can take the heat in the kitchen.
Yeah. I'm a huge, like, of these 5 sauces, teriyaki's for sure my favorite.
Okay.
I don't know if it makes the best AT or not. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how to argue it.
I like your point.
Other than, but then you're making the same argument for
sauce.
Barbecue. It's barbecue and teriyaki, A to Z. So, what can go on more foods, or
I think
things?
To
Barbecue.
Me, barbecue.
Probably stir fry, barbecue stir fry. I'm not sure.
Korean barbecue.
So it's gonna go.
fry.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I would.
I probably think we're probably
would
splitting hairs here.
I would 100% put barbecue sauce on any kind
Burger.
of hamburger, cheeseburger,
Any sort of meat,
kind of hot
chicken
dog,
tenders, yeah.
sausage, fries, any chicken. I wouldn't put it on a steak. I wouldn't put it on. Oh, no, I would eat turkey. Turkey barbecue.
Yeah.
So barbecue's more versatile.
Then teriyaki, yeah. I would probably agree. Teriyaki's got a little bit more.
It's pretty sweet. Is that how you describe teriyaki? It's
Yeah.
sweet. I'm really bad at like when somebody says like, "Oh, is that sweet? Is that sour? What is it?" I'm like,
Yeah, I agree.
Tangy.
Okay, let's
Tangy.
talk about Thousand Island.
Ooh, complicated.
It's chunky.
Chunky. Tastes better than it looks.
It's probably
it is the base of all secret sauce.
Yeah. Thousand Island is pretty complicated, like you said. It's actually so confusing that you're like, all right, I believe you. I believe you. Whatever you just said.
This is,
it's like the athletic trainer that talks too much and the athlete has a blank stare and be like, sure. So
you know what? I mean,
there's a war going on in the live stream right now.
Great.
It's good.
I go in and out of liking Thousand Island. So every once in a while, I will, if I'm having a salad and somebody says, okay, you can have French balsamic vinegar, Thousand Island. I'm like, oh, you know what? Thousand Island sounds good right now.
It sounds good.
It's not
it's
my
never
go-to.
Good. No.
Yeah, like, and every once in a while I'm like, oh yeah, like I kind of liked that on
burger. I like it. I love
burger.
Like the Big Mac wannabes.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's usually on like not Reubens. Like what's like the equivalent of a Reuben? Like
a Rachel.
Like turkey, right?
It's a Rachel.
That's a Rachel.
Yeah.
And every once in a while I find myself getting something like that.
I'm like,
I kind of like that.
It's on a Reuben too.
Is it?
Yeah. It's on a Reuben and a Rachel. Yeah.
So it's on a
Reuben.
Reuben.
The only difference between a Reuben and a Rachel is the meat.
Well, and then Reubens usually have sauerkraut on them.
I think Rachel's do too.
Oh, do
I think everything
I always
is
get
the
them
same.
without sauerkraut. So
I think everything is the same except the meat in a Reuben and a Rachel.
Oh, interesting. Do you think Reuben and Rachel ever met each other?
I think it's somewhere in some universe they did.
Do you think they ever hooked up and then created a, little cross between corned beef and turkey?
I mean, have any of these sauces hooked up? Barbecue ranch,
salty turkey.
Yeah, these. All right, honey mustard.
So Thousand Island, I'm saying, is the athletic trainer that one day the athletes like, and then the next day they're like, I just don't want to deal with that athletic trainer today.
Sure.
That's tough. You can't be that person. Okay, what's the last one? Honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard knows too much. That's what I say. Grey Poupon. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. They are the know-it-all athletic trainer.
I low-key like honey mustard.
I low-key wish I did. And then I
A
don't hate it.
A good honey
I don't
mustard
hate it.
is quality. A bad honey
Yes.
mustard, you're like, all right, that I can't do that.
That's a good point. That is a
Poutine.
really good point.
They're talking about poutine on the live
Poutine.
stream. Gravy.
What are you talking about? You and your poutines. Honey mustard is the basic athletic
So
trainer.
good on chicken.
It's the basic athletic trainer that thinks they're the shit because they're only good on chicken.
Okay.
I don't know what else would I want honey mustard on.
Honey mustard.
I don't know what else I would do with honey mustard.
I would try it on a hot dog.
Hot dog, maybe. I know. I think I've
It's just breaded chicken.
I think I've had it on like a burger even.
If I'm getting
Like
chicken,
spread on
if
the
I'm getting
bun.
chicken strips, I'm gonna go of these. I'm going
What?
honey mustard 1, barbecue 2.
Oof.
No, maybe ranch 2, barbecue 3.
All right. Okay.
Maybe teriyaki. I don't know. I love teriyaki. All right.
I'm going barbecue, and then they're like, "Oh, we're out of barbecue," and I'm saying, "All right, then I'm just not having a dipping sauce with chicken nuggets."
Hold on. Say that again.
If I had chicken tenders
Yeah.
and my options were barbecue
Yep.
or the rest of these, I'm saying I'm good.
You
I don't need a sauce.
really.
Yeah. Hot take.
I'm fine with a sauceless chicken.
I think there's plenty of other sauces out there in the chicken tender world.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Like they said, Chick-fil-A sauce and so forth, so forth. I mean, there's, or like Arby's sauce. Arby's sauce, I think, is really good.
I haven't had Arby's in so long.
It's been a few years. We used to stop at an Arby's when we went to, I forget what, I think it was, I don't know. I forget what city it was, but we would always stop at an Arby's on the way home. So when I was in minor league baseball, I had it a few times. Same thing with like Canes and all that crap too. What's the one? Yeah. What's the other one? Raising Cane's.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's. That's the other one.
I
And then
think
there's another one.
for
Not Popeyes.
Louisiana.
Either way, did we get through them all?
We did. So we just have to make our final decisions.
Yes, Kevin Joyce. Arby's curly fries are the shit.
Bojangles. Dylan says Bojangles.
This is tough. I'm gonna go with barbecue because I want the diversity. I want the athletic trainer that's good at a lot of things, and that is increasing my flavor profile.
I agree. I think I think you have to go with barbecue on 2 points. One, it is the most versatile sauce of these 5. Now, ranch is probably I'll say this. Ranch is more versatile in terms of foods you can put it on.
Yeah, you think
Barbecue.
that, yeah.
Well, if you like ranch, like
No,
you
I know,
said,
I
if
know,
you like
yeah.
ranch, you put it on everything.
Yep.
You're not putting barbecue. Well, you can have a barbecue pizza.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
You
But
can have
like-
a barbecue ranch pizza.
Yeah. But more
I've seen-
people
I've seen
will will put ranch on whatever. Are you going to have carrots and barbecue sauce? Are you going to have celery and barbecue sauce? Not really.
You're not. I could, but you're not.
So I think ranch is a little
That's
bit
a
more
fair
versatile,
point.
but barbecue is probably the second most. But that A to Z, that marinade through drizzle, where it's covering everything.
Yeah. That point too.
That's
Yep,
that's
yep.
where I'm gonna. It won me over. But give me teriyaki to eat all day, day.
Every day. I think made a good point. For Nate, I am drinking. It's Bell's out of Michigan, and the beer is called No Yeah, because that's what we say here in the Midwest
Yeah.
when we're
Yeah.
when we're answering somebody. Like, are you going to the mall today? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Do we have another Would You Rather?
Who goes to the mall anymore? I don't think we do.
No, everything gets shipped now. Yeah, no. All right, so we're on to our...
Apparently I'm metrosexual drinking.
Are we under our feature topic?
Yeah.
Let's
Hit
do
it.
Let's do it. Should we read this?
Sure.
Let's see
You
if I
got it
can.
pulled up?
No, I don't, but I'll get there.
Okay. Well, it comes from a listener of ours
Yep.
named Taylor Kaiser.
All right, let's see
Taylor
if we can pull
Taylor
this up
Kaiser.
here.
Ooh, nice.
Said, good afternoon, Candid AT. My name is Taylor Kaiser, and I'm currently a college senior working on getting my BS in exercise science. Within the past few years, and partly because of your podcast, of course, I've developed quite an interest and passion in athletic training. Surely I can get opinions from my professors and classmates on the matter, but I wanted to reach out and get an outside perspective on the matter. As of late, I have been in the process of attempting to get my future career and education somewhat figured out. My university, Bloomberg University, Pennsylvania, offers a program that allows exercise science students to get both their BS and MS in exercise science within 5 years. So if I were to tack on an extra year to my education here, I would obtain a master's degree in exercise science. However, my professor recommends that I get a master's degree specifically in athletic training. My specific question, or I suppose I should say questions, would it be worth having both an athletic training MS and an exercise MS in order to have myself be set up for the best possible future in an athletic training career? If not, would an exercise science MS be acceptable alone, or should I go straight to an athletic training MS? If it wouldn't be too much of a hassle, I would be interested in hearing everyone's opinion on the matter in the form of an email or even an upcoming podcast.
Watch out.
Regardless, I appreciate whoever took the time to read this email, and I hope to hear back soon.
So nice.
Thank you.
I got to start ending
Thank
my
you,
emails like
Taylor. I appreciate it.
that.
Well, thank you.
Ending my emails.
First off, thanks for listening, and we appreciate it. What do you think, Kev?
Well, the beer actually tastes pretty good. And
Yeah, no.
yeah, no, we're talking about something else here. But Nate, yeah, you should try to find it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. My first instinct is, as somebody without a master's degree, my opinion, not my experience, is get a change of degree. So, like, don't do athletic training. If I was hiring somebody and the only thing I could look at was their resume of what degrees they had, I would tend to gravitate towards somebody that has multiple disciplines of degree versus just athletic training. Now, where I would get very frustrated with myself and just the whole process would be every athletic training master's degree is not built the same. I think, and they shouldn't be. I don't want them to be. But at the same time, just because you have a master's degree in something doesn't mean you got the education that somebody else got with that athletic training or whatever degree. So I would want diversity. I want multidiscipline. What do you got?
I think it depends. I think there's a lot more to be said here. I'm gonna read the comments here because they are gonna spark some discussion points here. Kevin said, I don't think an MS in exercise science would make that much of a difference. Hannah said that was my thought too. Dylan said, I recommend diversity, an old wooden ship, when it comes to education. Get an undergrad in BS and an MS in AT, especially because you need your MS now to sit for the boards.
What?
Effing stupid. I think it really depends on what Taylor loves. Dylan said, my BS is AT and my MS is exercise science. I recommend something similar to that. And Kevin Joyce says, what is the ultimate goal for work setting? I think that matters too. And I do think that's
Also a
true.
good point.
So,
First,
like
can
you
I
just
stop?
said, yeah, go ahead.
Wait, you have to get your master's now to sit for your certification exam?
I believe so.
Holy fuck. Damn.
So,
I'd be done. Like, wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
You go and then I'll go on another rant.
So I think what I was thinking when you were talking, you said in your situation, if you were hiring someone for the clinic, you would want diversity. And I kind of see your point. If you're going to go into athletic training and go the traditional route, wouldn't you want more athletic training? Whether that comes because part of the athletic training experience, getting the master's in athletic training, is also getting more clinical hands-on experience in the athletic training setting. So it's going to come with more hands-on experience too, where that might not be the case if you're getting an MS. Then again, maybe it would. I guess I could be wrong. As another person that didn't get their master's. So I think there's probably value in, and I think this is one of my biggest thought processes with education in general. Where are the hands-on skills coming?
Yes.
Where are we developing the hands-on skills?
Yes.
So
in
now,
your master's program, and that's
so it's an extra year. You're tacking on one more year. Does it matter if you're in classroom A or classroom B, or does it matter that you maybe are working with a sport or a team that you haven't worked with, and you're getting, because now you're a fifth year rather than a third year or a second year, you're getting to do more. You're getting your hands on more people because you're more comfortable and you've already done it once before. Isn't that the biggest maybe pro out of it? I don't know.
it's tough. I
So,
mean, there
again,
might be.
It's going to come down to goals. What's your
Yeah.
goal, Taylor?
So, yep, awesome idea. You do have to figure out where do you want to go with this career, and if you are legitimately in your fourth year of college, you should have a solid idea of at least one direction you want to go with your career. It might not end that way, but at the same time, you should have a direction. I would assume your professional sports, your higher Division I or just Division I sports want multiple discipline of education. They don't want, and because right now, your work experience is very valuable. But if right now you can say, I am competent as an athletic trainer by passing my exam and this and that, but what else are you going to bring to the table to this organization is what most professional sports are going to say. And I think what most, well, you know what? I don't know. D1 might also value the fact that you paid a shit ton of money to a school so that they could, make money. What's up?
Kevin's last comment was, our master's is an entry-level
the whole-
degree that
that's the
adds
whole fucking
$60,000 onto your student loan.
Yeah. That's the whole fucking point.
I want to know how many
know what?
pillars do each of these cover?
Yes.
We
Holy
talked
shit.
pillars last week. Is
Maybe-
one going to cover more
Okay,
of the pillars
then-
for you?
You know what? If you get your master's, you only have to do one pillar every 5 years. How about that?
I think you should get your
Christ.
master's in disguise. Dana Carvey. Weren't we talking about him last week, 2 weeks ago? The master's in
Yeah.
disguise.
Church lady. As an employer, I want diversity. So now, if I am the student, what it's like,
Old
I mean,
wooden ship.
I think maybe Hannah would have said it or something. Like, what do you like? I wouldn't have done well in a situation where my entire master's was built solely around doing research, right? I would have done very well if my master's was built around advancing my skills manually or even my palpation. Like, when I was looking at going to get my master's, if it had cadaver labs built in, I would like, okay, you went up the list. You went up the list. Because I thought that was very important. If it was advanced anatomy, that was very important to me. But if everything revolved around research and really just pushing numbers on research, I was gonna suck at it. I wasn't gonna be there. I could have just bared down and did it, but I wouldn't have gone that route. And exercise science or athletic training, they had both. I mean, I think, it's a really tough question, and I think I'm glad.
I don't think there's
there's not an
for
answer.
sure right answer.
The right answer for you're gonna know the right answer because you're gonna think about it and you're gonna say, I'm just not as happy in that world. And I think don't put so much emphasis either. And I know I'm saying as an employer I would want this, but all different like settings of employment value different things too. And so, man, I just think the older I get as an athletic trainer, my base knowledge of athletic training was what I needed to get so that I could have challenged myself in different disciplines as I grew as an athletic trainer, not just continuing to have the basics of the athletic training all crammed into another year of school, if that makes sense. I don't think you can you're not going to get better at doing a special test in 1 year of your master's degree. You're not. Even if you did research with the school for months on months on months of whether or not a Lockman's is a valuable test for an ACL injury, and you had to do 1,000 Lockman's, well, who cares? Congratulations. You got really good at one test. Where you get good at doing those tests is in the field, when you have to test people over and over again of different shapes and sizes and like in the heat of the moment and this and that. So it's, again, I would rather have some, I don't know, diversity. Ships.
You're going with the old wooden ship.
I really think I am. I really do.
I think I'm going to lean a little bit the other way. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really have a strong opinion on this, unfortunately, other than my guess is if you are in a straight athletic training degree, like your master's of athletic training, you're probably going to get, and this is probably a wrong thing to say too, but I just think the clinical experience that comes with it might be more beneficial if you're going to do it.
I don't know how master's degrees are set up now.
Yeah.
Because when we were in school, your master's degree, if you got
with clinical.
Well, we already did our clinical.
Yeah.
Right? When you were getting your master's degree in athletic training, you weren't covering sports again. You were doing more advanced athletic training stuff, and then you were covering a sport probably as a GA.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like in the classroom, you weren't refining your tool set of how to do kinesiotaping, Yeah. Like, I think once, and that's where I have a huge issue with everything going to a master's, because I don't think our profession needs a master's.
No, we need new CEUs.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh. That's the argument I had last year. Like
zero extra dollars when you graduate.
What's the biggest fish to fry right now? Is it the beginning education? Is it the education after you get? I mean, it's such a cluster right now.
It is a huge cluster right now.
The work environment. Anyway. All right. So you're saying, I'm going to say, me personally, if I was going through, I'm going to go the MS and AT.
Okay.
I'm just going to see it all the way through. If I've decided I want to do athletic training, you know what? I'm going to try and do the MS and AT. And I understand the argument of diversifying the education side of it. I just don't know if that's for me. If I say I'm going to do something, let's do it.
And I would get a master's degree in business.
How about you get a bachelor's degree in business and then go back to school for athletic training?
Boom.
Oh,
That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Best 8.5 years of my life. Fun, interesting. I mean, there was a lot of comments. So if we can't get through them all. But if you're listening to this,
read all these freaking comments.
Well, you know what you can
Not
do
right
is
now. I'm going back later.
go back on YouTube, pull up the YouTube for Candid Athletic Training. Go to our YouTube.
I see
There are so many good comments from our live streamers on this topic. So Taylor, especially you, you're going to want to see what all these other people say.
I agree. Get on it, Taylor.
And so if you're listening on an audio podcast, if you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio or Stitcher, whatever, feel free to go to the end. Go to YouTube and then just go to the end of the program and then read all these comments that these people are making, because they make good points too. And that's what's fun about this podcast and doing it on live stream now, is it's not just Kevin and I's voice. Oh. There's some good people that follow us and add to this program. So
you know there are. Close it down.
Yep, we're time to wrap it up here. Like you're wanky.
Always wrap it up.
Double wrap it if you have to, Kevin.
Oh, they say that's bad.
Not this show. Double wrap this show up.
Double wrap this show for sure.
Yeah, because we don't know where we've been.
Candid Athletic Training.com for all of your Candid Athletic Training needs, including discounts. Discounts.
Save you money.
Yes.
Show me the money.
I think some programs are actually teaching needling. But you know what you could do if you're not in one of those master's programs? You could go to Master Dry Needling and get some needling done.
Yep.
Right? Get that CEU. I think it was a lot too. It was like 20-something CEUs for a weekend. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Could use that right about now.
Yeah. I just really I don't want to get poked that many times in a weekend.
Yeah.
I would do level 2, and I'm like, every time I think about it.
One of my coworkers asked about it, and they're like, man, are you just tired of getting poked by the end of the weekend? I said, yes. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. But it is worth it. I will 100% say it's worth it. You can also check out healthyroster.com straight from our website. You can check out what I do, structuralelements.com. What else is there? MedBridge. Go get some other CEUs. Get your, those all-important evidence-based CEUs. And before you have to go to Pillar System.
Yeah.
So, thanks everybody for listening.
Thank you to Taylor for the featured topic. Thank you to all the live streamers for the Would You Rathers.
Yeah.
Next week is Labor Day.
Ed, if everybody's still listening, thanks, Ed, for the mobile ATR.
Yep. For
Ed's the greatest. He's your favorite athletic trainer, we promise.
Next week's Labor Day. So make sure to remember some people.
Yes.
We will have a fun show.
A day off.
Maybe it's a short show next week. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thanks again. We'll see everybody next week.
Bye.